talk about some things that we don't subscribe to, some things that we don't care about, some things that we don't agree with.
You've gone around, slept around with everything in a skirt or in trousers, and now you want to settle down.
Not everyone needs to be a baddie.
Baby girl.
You'll be 35 and broke. You'll be 40 and broke. And maybe with a baby daddy, because it don't make no sense. I'm just saying.
You see how everything is connected?
Everything is connected. Tell me 5 baddies that you see that have an honest job, they have a steady life, good relationships, or they are married, they are happy. If you studied your books, this is what our parents told us when we were kids.
No, but it's true.
Face your books.
Face your books.
Hi guys.
Hello there.
And welcome back to In and Out Podcast.
Welcome guys.
We're your hosts. My name is Signorina.
And my name is Praise.
Today, we're going to break some tables. We're going to talk about some things that we don't subscribe to, some things that we don't care about, some things that we don't agree with. We're going to talk about that.
Should we edit like a table breaking in this part?
Yeah, I'm not doing that, so
okay, sorry.
Unless you want to hire somebody to edit our videos. By the way, if you want to edit our videos for free, let us know.
Oh, for free? Okay, sure. Wow.
Are you paying? If she pay Uncle with that, you paying?
I would say yes, but I can't afford that. So,
It's not in the budget right now. So
not
let's
right
not
now.
do it.
You know, it's a great lock in, as we have said in the previous
Thank you very
video.
much. Everybody should lock in.
So we're trying to cut down on costs.
Today when I was walking from work, I was coming home. I heard somebody saying, "I need to lock in." I said, "I'm gonna take that as a sign. This is the time for the great locking."
The heavens are speaking.
Thank you very much. There's one heaven, but okay, actually there are heavens. Never mind. My bad. But anyway, let's go straight into it. Yeah. These are topics that we have really talked about a lot.
Thank you, because I feel like we talk about these things almost every day.
Thank you.
Like these are part of our conversations. Thank you. These are the things we talk about, like on the, what is it called, balcony of our house. These are the things we discuss late at night, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
These are the things we talk about when we saw like a random video pop up on Instagram and we're like, girl, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
So these are some of those, well, would I say they're issues? I guess they are issues, actually.
They are issues or things that hinder your life anyway. Or, that's how we feel. But these are conversations that we've been having, especially when we see something that happens in real life, in real time. We have these discussions. And also another thing, I don't want this episode to be like we're bashing people.
No.
But we are addressing these things for sure. For sure.
It's kind of like when something bad happens, and then if someone calls it bad, then they're painted to be the bad guy.
Exactly.
The thing is still bad, even though there are like lots of nuances to things, and life is not black and white, obviously. Yeah. But good is good and bad is bad.
Thank you. And everyone is, at the end of the day, entitled to their own opinions. These are our opinions.
Absolutely.
Number 1, dating without marriage in mind or in view. Why don't we subscribe to that?
Girl,
just dating around. Without thinking about the future.
See, sorry, I'm tapping you. Sorry.
Yeah, she's always tapping me, man. She's always like, let me tell you something. But yeah, girl, talk about it.
Girl, even as it came out of your mouth, doesn't it sound foolish?
It sounds crazy.
Because you said dating around. What does that mean?
Girl, I don't know what that means.
It means you're going around. That's what it means. Whoa. Doesn't that sound crazy to you?
I think it's crazy to me because I think that when you're dating people without any goal, just like I think friendships, like if you have no direction in your life, you're just going to be meeting different types of people. You're going to be carrying all types of people around you, people that are helpful to you and people that are not helpful to you at all. So I think the same thing with dating. If you don't know what you're doing or where you're going and you're just dating a bunch of people, you are wasting your time. Emotionally, you are unavailable, you're drained, you're tired. You are actually giving out of yourself to somebody else. And when you have multiple people
that have a piece of you,
it's crazy.
Girl, what is left?
You can't be whole.
What is left?
Do you get my point?
No, absolutely.
Because like I get the fact that people say that, for example, before finding your spouse, like you can date people and you should like get to know people for sure. You know, but the fact that you are jumping from a relationship to a relationship with no goals, with no plans for the future, you're just enjoying yourself in the moment. this is one of the parts where you don't just like live in the now. You think about your life. You think ahead, honey. But this is, we talked about this in the now podcast. It's not just about living in the now, but also planning for the future.
Absolutely.
You have to add it to it. So I think that's like one of the things that I don't subscribe to.
Yeah, and ask anyone. They will tell you you gain nothing, and if there is anything,
people say you gain experience.
Do you really want to learn by experience?
Nah, and everything should not be learned by experience. When you can,
it shouldn't.
Yeah, thank you very much. When you don't have to, then please don't.
Please don't. And and it's not just like a Christian thing or like a traditional thing, conservative thing. This is just normal. Like, it used to be normal for people to look at a lady or a man and think, will I be able to spend the rest of my life with them?
Exactly.
And based on that, they either commit to the person or they move along.
Pursue the person. Yeah.
What the heck are we doing in today's world? We are literally thinking, oh, this person is good for 2 months.
Yeah, this person is hot in this moment.
And and you
just want the person for.
You know that you don't want to commit to this. You cannot spend more than 6 months with this person, and you still choose to go into that relationship.
You're wasting time. One of my biggest pet peeve is people wasting time.
Yep.
Like, what are you doing? That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, you just wasting time. You're not thinking about the future. You're not thinking ahead. You're not thinking how things are affecting you, how things are affecting the other person.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah. I think also the reason why people do that is that we underestimate the toll that it takes on us.
Yeah. I don't think people consider what it really, really means.
Yeah. Because what if you are unfortunate enough to enter into a relationship with an actual toxic human being, narcissist, someone that is an abuser?
Yeah.
Like, do you know how many people get killed by their own partners?
Yeah, that's the statistics show. It's crazy.
Are we crazy? Guys, let's do better.
Yeah. And also, I need to add, I don't think also because, we're talking about, dating with marriage in view. Also, not every relationship needs to end up in marriage.
Nope.
Let's make that clarification very much.
Thank you.
Because I don't want to make it seem like you're dating somebody and because you're dating the person, it has to lead into marriage. Absolutely not. Dating is for you to actually get to know somebody. Hello.
And to know whether or not you want to marry the person.
Yes, and if you can be with that person for the rest of your life. If you can't, and if the person is bad, please
check out.
Exit. Fly away, flee. So it's not just that because you're dating like to marry or dating with marriage in view that you have to actually marry the person. And I know a lot of people like actually have a problem with dating with marriage in view because I think I've heard a lot of conversations and people have like,
do you know why? I think it's it's scary.
I get that.
It's scary. Loving someone with all of you, it's scary. Committing to someone is scary.
Yeah.
And it's scarier because people don't have an example of that. People don't have, they have not seen that in their own life, you know, maybe. Because people are growing up without fathers, without mothers, without like anybody, you know. The love that they know is just like a very toxic version of love. Yeah. So as they fall in love with someone, they're thinking, oh, remember what love looks like. This is not good. It's not good. Run away. Go. You have to exit. So they exit. Yeah. So, like we said, this is not white and black. But at the same time, the cost is too costly for you to just be dating around without any, like, you know, thought of, okay, can I settle down with this person or not? Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And that's interesting what you said, because I was thinking, or I think we've had these conversations, we've talked about what are the like relationships and marriages that we see around our lives that we respect and we, you know, something that is commendable, you know, that you can take examples from. And you always don't have the best examples concerning love and marriage and all of that, you know, and that really affects people. And when you don't have older people to show you the way in a way, or you don't have good examples, you are just going to go with like the flow. You're just going to go with what the generation is doing, because also, you know, it's a heavily part of this generation. But I think Gen Zs are changing some things.
Yeah, because I think Gen Zs are just tired.
Yeah.
You know, because I think millennials did that, and we saw the results of it.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't cute.
We're seeing the results, and we're like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm not about to waste my life with someone that doesn't want to commit to me.
That don't serve me. That's what Gen Z
That's
say.
what they would say. Period.
Yeah, but anyway, and I think like this topic is even bigger than this, and we can like have more conversations on it. When we have our episode on marriage and dating and all of that, we're gonna spill some tea.
Are we? Oh, we can. A little bit. Like, a little bit.
Just a little bit. Let's see. But number 2, anyway. Oh gosh, sex outside of marriage and cohabiting.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Something we don't subscribe to. What are you doing?
Like we said already, this is not black and white. We understand people that maybe have been abused.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, and because of that, they're like, their sexual life was just like ruined,
distorted.
From a young age. That's different.
And that's very
We're
sad.
talking about adult human beings that are choosing to make the choice of just sleeping with anyone, just as long as you have a pulse.
Sorry, have you heard when like pastors in the church are saying like you're sleeping around with anything with a skirt? Me laugh all the time. But anyway, good point.
That's exactly what people are doing.
Anything moving. That's crazy, guys. Seriously, because I think we talked about, like, even before this episode, we talked about like saving ourselves for marriage and why that is important and the benefits of that, because the benefits are actually good.
Yeah.
And I don't want us to like Christianize this entire episode, but like seriously, even if a person is not a Christian, you waiting for marriage is way better for you. The benefits for you are so amazing. And I think also it's important to say that there is nothing bad about that, because everything is so sexualized. If you are not out there sleeping around doing these things, you are the weirdo. Like sometimes like sometimes you're in a conversation and people are talking about that and you're like, like I don't know, like, or you're not joining the conversation and they think that you are weird. And I think that's crazy that we have gotten into the point where sleeping around is normal, and if you don't, you are abnormal. What is that?
Guys, let's do better. Like I said, let's do better. Because, ask anyone that has had multiple sexual partners. No one is ever like, wow, it was amazing that I have all this baggage and all this experience and I've tested all this many people. No one ever says that. Everyone is like, I wish I had waited.
Yeah.
I wished I had saved myself for my person. Because it's not just about the experience that people think makes them better in bed when they're married. Girl, boy, you're carrying baggage.
Literal baggage.
That person is stuck in your head.
And that's the problem. So people like say that after like a crazy, crazy experiences with people, when they get married, they really regret it because they can't remove like the images from their heads. They can't remove like the thoughts of like what they did before, and God is so gracious. He can help you with all of that, but still your body remembers things.
Your body remembers. So imagine now you've gone around, slept around with everything in a skirt or in trousers. And now you want to settle down.
Oh yeah, that's trousers.
And then your poor wife or husband touches you in a certain way and you're triggered because of that other person. You wouldn't have that baggage if you would have kept it in your pants or skirts.
But facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You are right. Yeah, I know what
you're saying. And also
like
diseases, guys.
Oh yes.
Like,
that's why everybody should get tested.
Diseases?
Yeah.
Let's stop playing.
Yeah.
And you can't trust me. How do you trust a human being that is not committed to you with your body?
With your body. You're giving access of something that is the most valuable thing to you. One of the most valuable things about you. Hello.
For me, it's confusing.
It's so confusing. And I bet it's confusing for your mind, it's confusing for your body too.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, in short, what we're saying is that please do not feel like there is something wrong with you if you are waiting and keeping yourself till marriage. You are the standard, girl, boy. You are the
And if you have already like messed up in that area and you feel like, man, like there's no hope, there is hope. Like people still recover and they,
absolutely,
like it will get better for sure.
Yeah.
And life doesn't end at that. I think that is another thing, and especially in the Christian circles.
Yeah,
people always feel like if you made that mistake or if you went through that path, your life ends. It doesn't, it affects you for sure, but your life does not end.
Absolutely.
And there's grace anyway.
That is also an area that Jesus can redeem.
Exactly.
And restore and make it beautiful again. Because I think Christians make it feel like it's the biggest sin ever.
But sin is sin.
Sin is sin.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it affects you probably more than some other sins. That's true.
Yeah.
But it's not any less forgivable than other sins or any less redeemable than other sins. So don't feel shy, don't feel bad and don't carry that weight and that guilt if that is something that you're struggling with. Just know that you can at any point decide to just make a 180 degree turn and your life will just be because we are obviously keeping ourselves till marriage, and we're so grateful for our background and for us it was normal that sex was sacred and sex was a big deal.
Sacred.
That was normal for us. That's how we were brought up, and so we are really grateful for that, because regardless of all the wild unwise choices we might have made, we've always known this thing, that this is something that you cannot mess around with,
and don't play about it,
and and thank God for where we are today, wiser, smarter.
And I think it's also like cultural thing, like culture.
That's true.
Don't be sleeping around. Like African parents, they don't play about that. So that's that too, but also Christianity, Jesus, and all of that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
and there's so many benefits, guys. So
there are benefits.
So
sure. Number 3, having children out of wedlock.
Sorry, I'm laughing because I'm.
Sorry, we never even talked about cohabiting.
Ooh, because that will lead to that
for sure.
If you want to be living with someone that is not committed to you
don't do that. Statistics show you everything
in a legal union, because people, how people like to say it's on paper. Marriage is just a piece of paper. Do it.
Life is about paper. Life is about, like we talked about this. Okay, we have a joke that we always say that life is all about amore e matrimonio. So life is about love and it's about matrimonio. So because life is really, really about love. If you think about it, it's about love. Everything that you do, or almost everything that you do, is out of love. Yeah. Like you can trace it always back to love. And that's why we have that saying. Yeah. But also recently we've added that life is about paper too. Papers matter. Seriously. It does. Like whether with your career, you have your papers in some like field, whatever. Like in everything. Yep. Like where you reside, the country that you live in, your career, marriage. Life is about paper too. Money. Life is about paper. Anyway, continue.
But anyway, like I said, I dare you. I dare you get married if it's just
Why
paper.
didn't you just get married then?
I dare you, because it's a commitment.
It's a commitment.
It's a big deal.
It matters.
It ties you to this person, and it makes you, consider the person. It makes you like.
You have to be more responsible.
Thank you. So let's not be, let's not act like we don't know what we're doing. Because if you don't want to commit, just say that.
Yeah, and people will be out here. Oh, I just wanted to cut the cost of living. Go and live with
your
female friend. If you're a female,
liar.
Like why didn't you find your friend?
Live with your bestie.
Thank you very much.
So anyway, cohabiting, and it has been proven through all sorts of statistics that people that live together before marriage are less likely to actually stay together in marriage, because you live together for 10 years, with no commitments, because there is an open door.
Yeah, you can walk out anytime
you can leave. So it makes you relax in the relationship. Yeah. But once you commit and seal the deal and get married, and suddenly you realize, snap.
I'm married.
And all the things that you didn't want the other person to see start to come out. And because you didn't have a foundation of trust, because you never committed. And
it shows a lack of trust.
And then suddenly you do it, and then all the things start to come out, and you don't last. So trust me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And why would you, as a man...
It's statistics. If you don't believe the word, believe the statistics. That's just it.
Why would you, as a woman, want to live with someone that is not ready to commit to you?
Woman, always.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, girls.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
It's always worse for women.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it is. So it just sounds so bizarre to me that I would choose to live with a man that doesn't want to commit to me.
I can't do that.
And a man that tells me that marriage is a piece of paper, and you're like, oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. Nah, I can't do that. That's crazy.
Nah. To me personally,
that's crazy.
And I think it's also crazy to everyone if they will like admit it.
Yeah, and especially when it doesn't work out, and then you stop cohabiting. People always they feel ashamed about it.
Yeah,
because you don't want to talk about it.
It's almost like you were married without being married, and so you feel this guilt and shame of like, what have I done with my life?
Yeah, why did you even waste your time?
Yeah, and let's be real. Every lady wants to be pursued.
Yeah.
Every woman wants to feel like this man wants only me.
Yeah, and loves me.
And only me and wants to commit to me. So.
Anyway, number 3. Having babies outside of wedlock.
By choice.
By choice.
Not that it was a mistake. Not that it was unplanned. Yeah. But you chose.
You go out of your way to have a baby with somebody that you're not committed to. You're not married to. And then something happens, like you are creating broken families, broken homes from the get-go. And I think I have I don't know why I'm so passionate about like this topic of having like broken homes and how to like heal those and how to mend those, because so many young people also in Finland, like the ones that I know, come from broken families. Yeah. A lot of folks come from broken families, and how it has affected them is crazy. Yeah. Like I come from a broken up family, like geez, and it has affected me. And maybe that's also the reason why I'm so like stern when it comes to certain things. I'm so like, I need to get this thing right, because I don't want my kids to have to go through what I went through. I don't want them to have to. I want them to be strong, but not be out of like survival. Yeah. Do you get that? But that they can just be strong and have a solid home. They have solid parents that love them, and no child ever will tell you, oh, I love having 2 homes. At one point, it will get tiresome, and they will be like, why aren't mommy and daddy together?
Yeah. And I think it's really selfish.
Yeah, it is. Some people are having babies just for themselves. You're bored, you're tired, so you want to have a baby so your baby can be your best friend. Yeah. You need to do something else.
It's so selfish.
Yeah.
Because it's not, oh, my body, my right, I can do whatever I want with my body. It's my choice. Everyone can do what they want. Yeah, that's true. That is true. You can do whatever you want, but like, that is selfish. For you to bring a child into this world without any plan. Because money is not enough.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing. You can make all the money in the world, but if you cannot offer that child a stable home,
father and a mother,
live it.
Oh my goodness.
Leave it and wait for maybe the right guy or woman to come along, or if they don't, then somehow learn to live with that and try to build your life around other things other than having a child. But that is just so selfish. No child was ever like, yeah, I love not having my father. I love not having my mother.
They'll always ask, where's my daddy?
They always ask that. And they'll always feel the void of it.
Yes, they will.
Especially people that never get to have any other like father figure or mother figure. Because some people are lucky enough to have someone else, whether it's like their coach, football coach, or their uncle or somebody.
That can be there, like stand in the gap.
But not everyone has the blessing to have that, so
yeah, it will be hard.
Yeah,
it will be hard. Yeah, and truly, it is hard. Like if you are raising your child by yourself, or even in that situation where the father is somewhere or the mother is somewhere, you're running after somebody, you're not even living in the same household, or whatever the case is. It's genuinely hard. And like I like what you said about money is not the answer, because some people think that if I have enough money, I can manage, I can handle it. Like I sent you a video of like this, I think some girl in TikTok, she was crying about it, how hard it is for you to raise children. It's beautiful and it's cute when the baby is a baby, but when the child is growing, becomes a toddler and everything, things change, the realities hit, you start to consider. I think this is the thing, people don't consider how hard certain things actually are. Yeah. You know, every day I leave my workplace, I'm like, I'm glad I'm not going home with these kids. You know, because like just being at work for 8 hours, I'm like, damn. People will like come and pick their kids, go home, and they have to put them to sleep. They have to do everything, and this is every single day. I can't wait to be a mom though, for sure. and all of that, get married and then have babies.
Yeah.
But like, geez, guys, it's actually hard.
It's hard,
and I don't think it should be normalized that just have babies, you know, and because of your own selfish ambition and your own desire. Like, you need to also consider the actual baby, the actual child that is coming out of that situation.
Absolutely.
It's always hard for them.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know,
different ways,
just
of course.
a random thought that popped into my head was just like the amount of women, for example, that are sex workers, prostitutes. Like, if you check them, most of them didn't have a father. They didn't have a father. You know,
they come from single parent homes.
Most of the people in prison come from broken homes.
Yes.
You know, that does something to you.
It does.
And even if you manage to, like, you know, survive it and like do well for yourself, it still leaves a void in you.
Absolutely.
You know? So it's too costly, you know, for you to just do that recklessly. It's a different thing if it happened and you didn't plan it and it happened, and then like obviously you love that child and do the best that you can. And you know, and God will help you and whatever. But if you're doing that just because I want to be a mama, you know, I want to do a baby shower.
Be a mama later, guys. Yeah.
That's nah.
Yeah.
And there are so many kids to adopt out there. If you really want to be a mama, go adopt a child that has lost everything and be, you know, the hope for that child. So don't bring another child into this world that we're already struggling with, guys.
Everybody's struggling. Yeah, but that's a good point. That's a good point. But number 4, not choosing to get educated when you actually can, especially in Finland. I think that's something that we need to talk about. Like after high school, if people even go to high school,
it's going down, because I think Finland used to be known as a country where people, you know, got educated. Like, you know,
and it was like an automatic process. It wasn't like even something to be questioned.
Exactly, but it's going down like nowadays, and people, like more and more people are choosing not to go to like university. Even high school.
That shocks me, man.
High school, like, you know, and this world is going nuts.
Yeah, like I said, life is all about papers. But like, seriously, especially like what you said earlier, like before we started recording, is that people want to refer to the fact that like all these millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires in this world, like not all of them went to school. That's fact, but not all of us have their work ethics.
Girl,
we don't have that work ethic.
Ma'am,
if you don't have a plan, what are you doing?
You ain't Bill Gates.
Yeah. You ain't Elon Musk. It's Elon Musk, I know, but like Nigerians always say Elon Musk. I don't know why Nigerians are like this. I'm like that.
But you are not Steve Jobs. Like, it's not you.
Yeah. Like, what is the plan? What is the plan that you're gonna have? You know?
These guys had plans.
Yeah.
What is the guy that runs Facebook? What is his
Mark.
Yeah, Mark. Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
That guy, he had a plan. That guy was building Facebook in uni, and so he dropped out of uni. Yeah. This guy had a solid plan. I don't know if he graduated. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I don't think he did.
Yeah.
He had a solid plan, and also this guy went to the best university. Like, he knew people that went to the best universities.
Yeah. And how many people end up like that?
How many people? Do you have the kind of network that they have? I doubt.
Secure yourself. Seriously. I think young men, young women, just go to school. And sometimes you just need to go to school, yes, to get educated, but also for you to like spend time, you know, because we may not necessarily know what we want to do.
Yeah.
And like what the direction of our lives is going to look like. Yeah. But I think when you are in school, it gives you like something that time. Yes. And I think like in life, there is a timeline for you to do certain things. Yeah. You have to be in the kindergarten. Hello, hallelujah.
Because girl,
and go to school. See, like there are things for you to do at certain age.
See, the thing is, if you are 16, you're 17, 19, and you're not in high school,
what are you doing?
Of course you're going to be a baby mama. No, because all those things connect.
But they do.
They connect.
Because if you studied your books, this is what our parents told us when we were kids.
No, but it's true.
Face your books.
Face your books.
Not Facebook, but face your books.
Yeah. If you're busy going to school and doing homework, you don't have time to be dating around.
Sleeping
around and getting pregnant before marriage. Because you are busy passing exams. You're studying.
Focused. It helps you to focus in
and also
life.
the people around you are doing the same thing. So you guys are doing what? You guys are doing after school study, hang out. That's what you guys are doing.
And this is healthy life, girl.
This is healthy life. Normal.
This is good.
Normal.
This is good.
But if you want to be a 19-year-old and you say, I don't want to go to school, and then you hang out with 25-year-olds.
And what's the point of not going to school and then you're looking for like these little jobs? You're going to work at McDonald's, then you're looking for some cafe place that you can work. And that's what you're going to be doing. What's the point in that? What's the point in that?
Can I open my eyes?
You can open your eyes. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Because it be these people that say they don't need school, that they will ask or say that they don't have a job. They don't find job. Summer job. It's hard to get a summer job, for goodness sake. And you did not go and get the papers that you needed. Guys. And then you'll be putting 100 applications for what?
Because as much as we like to shout that we don't need school and education, your employer is looking at your CV. What you got?
Where you studied?
What did you study? Okay, you didn't go to school. What skills do you have?
People always ask you why.
Why? Oh, why?
We will always, forever, people ask you, why didn't you go to school? And if you didn't go to school, what do you have to show for it?
Yeah.
You have to have something.
Going to school also like builds this like, it even helps you with work ethics. Like it helps you with so many things because school forces
so many skills.
It forces you to do something and to put in work.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel like the amount of work you do is equivalent to the results. Yeah. Like all these things do something in your brain.
And you learn social skills and so many other things.
So many things. So if you didn't go through that and you want to keep a job,
it's gonna be hard for you.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah. Have you heard about the trend that Gen Zs can't keep a job?
I've heard about that. It makes sense.
It's actually crazy.
It makes sense, guys. We need to do better.
Yeah, we need it
as a generation.
For sure.
Because we're also Gen Zs.
Yeah, for sure. You and your age thing. But anyway, yeah, I think that's...
Are we not?
We are Gen Zs, of course we are. But I think, seriously, it's important. If you don't know what to do, go to school, guys. Go to school.
Go there. Waste time.
Waste time there. Yeah, especially like in Finland where we don't have crazy tuition fees and things like that.
We don't have no tuition fees.
Exactly. Unless like you are from a different country. You're studying in Finland. Then, and stuff like that. But... go to school. It's good for you. Genuinely, it's good for you. And you just grow. You know, that passage of time in school also is good for you. You're 18. You're what? You know?
A child.
Just stay there. Yeah. Number 5. You can talk about that.
Oh, wow. Wow, what a privilege and an honor. Number 5, not having your own money. And I'm not talking to children. Let's be clear. I'm talking to adults.
Yeah.
If you're over 20 years of age, why do you not have your own money? And I don't mean having crazy amounts of savings, because when would you have had the time to work and save up? That's not what I'm saying. That's also something else that I don't like. Where social media makes you believe that as a 20-year-old you should have 10,000, 20,000 saved.
That's why they lead those socials.
How?
Yeah.
But anyway, that's by the way.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you're an adult and you don't have a job, you can't skip a job, or you have a job and you're squandering, wasting every month, you're wasting your salary.
I think the reason why we're talking about this is because we have been wasters too.
Oh, yes.
I have been a waster.
Oh, yes. We have been traveling the world, la la la, hoo la la.
Yeah, and playing. Yeah. Sometimes paying crazy amounts of money for
a hotel, for flights.
For a food that didn't even make sense.
It didn't taste good.
Thank you. So we have also like spent a lot. So I think the reason why we always like highlight this like area of life is because it's so important. We've been there when you don't have, when you are lacking, and we've been there when you actually have. And I think money topics like what we've spoken about, like the two of us, are topics that people don't use to talk about. We don't want to say how much we're making. I'm broke at this point. It's hard for you to say I'm broke, except somebody is like close to you and everything. And it's hard for you to talk about money, like in general. So I think that's why we're also bringing up this topic, because money is still part of life. Everyone needs to go home and eat something. Everyone needs to go home and go home, geez. If you can't pay for rent, what are you doing? So I think finances is just something that you have to look into.
And you can't ignore it as much as you want to, as much as you think that, oh my god, like everyone is talking about money all the time, like this world is such like, oh my god, money.
It answers all things. It answers everything.
You need money. If you can make money, make money. And it's not just about money as just like money. It's about the security that comes with money.
Security.
It's about you being able to help people around you. Because money is not just for you. Because if you don't have nothing to offer.
Money is a tool. You use it to make your life and the life of others easier and better. If you don't have it, you know it. We've all been broke before. We've all been in a situation that we're thinking, where am I gonna get this next bread? So that's never a good lifestyle. And like we said, I think in the first episode, that having 500 on the side, it will not cut it. It doesn't cut it. You need more than that. You need to have things on the side. And it's just actually recently, and I think more than ever in 2026, 2025 as well, like when I really started taking saving seriously. Like we locked in on that area. I think around the same time as well. And also it depends on the people who are around you, because if people around you are talking about saving, surely you will start also saving, but if people around you are not talking about that, it's just about spending money and making unwise decisions, it doesn't help you. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't enjoy their lives, because we are enjoying ourselves. We're traveling.
Personally, I believe money should be spent.
It should be spent. It should be spent, especially when you get married. It should be spent.
Together.
But anyway, for sure, because you can still plan all those like periods of enjoyment. And I think when you get your money in check, it helps with self-discipline in other areas in life, So I think that's just one thing. So if you get anything from season 3 is get your money right. That's the thing. Get your money right. I'm also figuring it out. I'm not perfect at all. But where I am today versus 1.5 years ago, oh my God, thank you, Jesus, because it makes me be more secure and feel more secure, secure about the future and about life. And I know that if I ever have a need, I'm good. And in the future, like if you want to buy a house, whatever, you can do those things. And you're not like, I think the problem is that, what are you talking about? Girl, chill. Do you know when we talk about like people have not touched money? Can you explain what that means?
I need to sit up.
Can you explain what that means?
So in simple terms, when we say that someone has not touched money, it means that the person has not ever been around money, close enough to smell money. The person has never handled money. And when I say money,
heavy on handled.
We're talking about receiving a decent amount of money monthly through a job that you earn
or something else,
and when you have not touched money, you tend to have a poor man mentality, as I would call it, which also makes you behave in a very how do I put this?
In an uncommon manner.
In an uncommon manner, it makes you behave like a poor man. In simple terms. And when I mean poor, I don't mean it like as a shade on people that don't have money. I mean it as a shade on people that choose not to make money. And choose not to get their lives together so that they can have their money in check.
And I genuinely just don't like the poor mentality.
It's very bad.
It's so unattractive.
It's the kind of mentality that will make you be mad at people that have money while doing nothing to earn money.
Somebody said that the people that are not doing anything always tell you how you should do things. So why aren't you doing it then? You're telling this is how you should save your money, this is how you should spend your money. What are you doing? But anyway, so in life, everybody should touch money. So you know what it is and you know what you can do with it, and you will not have that poor man's mentality. You know those moments when somebody tells you something and then you're like, damn, this person has never touched money.
They don't know anything about money.
They've never.
And it's very bad.
And even us, we've touched money small.
No,
very small.
Very
very small. We're still coming up.
We are literally at the beginning of our careers.
Literally.
We haven't even
gotten there.
But it's a mindset thing.
It's a mindset. It starts with the mind.
It's
People
a
always
mindset
ask.
thing. And when I say like poor man, that's what I mean. I mean a mindset. Not that you physically don't have money.
Yeah.
It's a mindset thing, you know. So when you think like that, you also remain poor, like physically speaking.
And everyone, like the secret to like being rich and being wealthy, it starts with the mind. Everybody always says that. That it's a mindset. And it sounds crazy, but it's true. You know. Number 6. Feminism.
Ooh, girl.
And the fact that all men are scum, that mentality.
Power to the women.
This is something that I don't subscribe to, genuinely. I'm all for women's rights. And I think women should be allowed to fly and excel and do things in life. And, you know, all this like, the pay gap, blah, 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 and all of these things. Things needs to be fixed. That's for sure. But I don't subscribe to women feeling like we don't need men and that we need to somehow disregard men and get rid of men. And because of men, women's life are crazy miserable.
Yeah.
Because there are good men out there as well that are making women's life amazing.
Yeah.
Do you understand that? So that mentality of all men are scum, we don't need men, what a man can do, a woman can do, and even better. Some things, but some things not, girl. It's not like, you don't want to be a man. You know, I want to be a girl. I want to be a baby girl.
Oh, how I love to be a woman.
Yeah, like you don't want to be doing all the things that men are doing. And the fact is that we need men. It's a man's world. But it would be nothing without a woman or a girl, guys.
Or a girl.
Yeah. So, geez, I don't know where it has started from that people are hating on men.
See, we talked about this, my darling. We talked about this, that there is a reason. Like, first of all, we wouldn't be here if not for like feminism, in terms of like feminism back in the days. Not whatever is going on today. Yeah. Like, we wouldn't have jobs if it were not for women that fought for women's rights. And, you know, allowing women to go to school. Imagine.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like one thing. Absolutely, yes.
So we wouldn't be here without women, bold women that stood up for, you know, women's rights and that saw the future. But I think it went to a point where I think millennials saw how their parents, their mothers suffered because they were not allowed to do anything. They were put down so much by men, you know, as a society. So they were like, you know what?
People before that,
yeah, even people before that. So they were like, oh, ain't no man gonna talk to me anyhow. Oh, before you step on me, I step on you.
Yeah, that type of mentality.
People went crazy, and it went to a point where they were like, we don't need to be mothers. Yeah. Because motherhood is just men's way or tool of putting women down.
Or something like that.
Oh, I can do the job a man does. You don't need to, sis.
I don't want to.
You can't.
Please. Yeah.
So it went from like, it just went to a really toxic place where, because they were trying to fix something, they went overboard and they went to the other extreme. And now we are seeing the results of that. Like, you know, because those people still had children and they passed on that mentality to their children. Yeah. And now we have young people, young women acting like they don't need men, acting like, oh, I can't be in a relationship with a man because, you know, it's like a way of them to control me. Or if they're in a relationship, it's just about sex because they don't want to commit, because they feel like, you know, the man will like, you know, overpower her. It's just like this toxic behavior that we're seeing and we're normalizing as a society, which is crazy.
I think somebody also said like before the feminism movement got really out of control, like people were really supporting it. Like it sounded good, they sold it well, and people were like, I'm a feminist.
And men were also supporting it.
Yeah, but I think like what I've been hearing like in the conversations on social media have been that it got so toxic that it did not make sense anymore.
And even women are like, what am I fighting for?
Why am I fighting against men?
Yeah.
What is that for? Especially people like that support like supported the early feminism movement, but then you come from a good home and people are telling you your dad is terrible and whatever, and all men are scum, and you came from a good home, you have a good relationship, the men are in your life. So it got so crazy, and I will never subscribe, because I do believe 100% that we need the men, we need the women in order for us to build our society, in order for us to thrive, for us to have good and godly homes. Godly is for those Christians, hallelujah. But like, you know, good homes and like solid homes, and just move forward as a society. Like we can't do that only with women. We need men.
Absolutely.
An example. Oh my God. Like we had a game night. Last Friday we had a game night. It was so impromptu. But anyway, so our friends and the boys like from the church came over to our place, and we were having such a good time. We played for like 4 hours straight.
Was it 4 hours?
It was 4 hours from 9 to 1 a.m. girl. Yeah. So we were just playing, party alias, it was so funny. And we were just like laughing and everything, making so much noise. You know, I didn't even realize that we were making so much noise. And I didn't even realize that it was 1 a.m.
Yeah, me
you
neither.
Know? So then somebody rang our bell, and we all panicked. We were like, is somebody knocking on our door? Is somebody ringing our bell? Praise and I, we ran into my room. We weren't about to, like, we don't do that. Women don't do that. You don't go and open the door. Are you crazy? It's 1 a.m. We're not going to do that. So we ran, and the boys were like, what are you guys saying? And they went to open the door and, you know, apologize and stuff like that. So I think this is just a simple example of the difference between men and women. We will not put ourselves to risk. Why would you open the door by 1 a.m.? Even if it's my neighbor, I don't care, sir, I don't know you like that. So we ran, and they went to confront like the danger in a way. So that's the difference. We will always need men, you know. And I think even recently somebody knocked on our door. I was like, oh shit, are we making noise? Maybe we are. We have to, I guess, to chill. But anyway, and yeah, we were both like, nah, we're going to go to our rooms. We're off the lights. We're going to sleep. We are not opening the door. So I think it's important for you to be you know, it's important for you to know the differences between a man and a woman and respect those differences. There is no need for you to be feminist. There's no need for you to like hate men.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, because there are bad men out there. That's a fact that will never change. But there are also good men out there. So you can't disregard everybody because of some. You know.
I don't even know what else to say. You said it all.
That's good. Yeah. Number 7. Let's move on. This is my own personal, like I have beef with people on this.
I honestly think I should give you my mic as well.
Thank you. Number 7, not everyone needs to be a baddie. Where has this baddie aesthetic come from? Especially black girls, black young girls. And there be some white young ladies as well that think that they have to be baddies. Tell me 5 baddies that you see that have an honest job, they have a steady life, good relationships, or they are married, they are happy. Like tell me.
Girl, I couldn't.
Life is not all about looks. Life is not all about looks. This thing used to piss me off, especially in Finland, when we see these young girls that all they care about is what they look like. That is all you got going on for yourself. That is all that you have to offer, looks. People will get bored with that, genuinely. Like, you're not interesting. You don't have anything to offer except you're sitting in an awkward position. You are leaning, showing your ass. What are you doing? Who said that this body aesthetic is something that you should pursue?
I don't know. And
where has it come from? Oh my God, it used to piss me off. And the problem is that you want to look like you have it together, but you don't have it together. You want to look rich, but you're actually poor.
Yeah, you have, what is it called? Like ulosotto.
Thank you.
What is that? You are buried like neck deep in the debt.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have money. Like, the men sponsoring your lifestyle.
If they even have one. Some people don't even have that. No shade though. And like, I'm not even advocating for that anyway. Yeah. But like, do you get that? That used to piss me off.
Do you know what I think it is?
Tell me.
It's laziness.
Absolutely yes. Absolutely. It's like you are lazy.
Everything we've talked about is connected. When you choose not to go to school.
Thank you very much.
It makes it really hard for you to get a normal, steady job. And so, because you're hanging out with people that are probably older than you, now you have to figure out something to do.
And it's this social media thing, girl, that you talked about.
The lifestyle that you see on social media, but you don't have the papers that they have.
No.
And the job that they have to sustain their lifestyle.
Some people's parents gave them everything. So that's why they can be a baddie out there and just post about what they're doing and going shopping, going for a brunch and whatever.
So you cannot come and join these people. You can't.
Oikeasti, get your life together. Life is not about being a baddie. especially black girls in Finland. It used to piss me off.
I
really.
know. Like honestly though,
it's not funny.
Seriously,
Even.
I don't understand it.
I don't get it.
I don't understand
it. And you are miserable too. All these people that act like they're good and they're posting on social media, they go home and cry.
They have mental problems.
Yeah, I've had this conversation with people. I've been like, all these people that you see in social media that act like they got it together. Like if you know them or get to know them, you ask them, how are you doing? You go, you party, you look good. That's all you do, and you're just taking pictures, posting, blah blah blah. But you are very, very miserable. You're not happy. That's to tell you that there's something wrong.
Yep.
It used to concern me, man.
No, me too.
It's crazy.
No, for me, especially and there's a reason why we are emphasizing black ladies.
It be y'all. It be our own people.
For me, it doesn't make sense that I am a minority.
It shows laziness.
In a country of white people that have a history, that have grandparents that own companies, that have parents that are doctors. Wealth. We're talking about generational wealth, and you as a minority, you think that the smart thing for you to do is to become an internet sensation with a good ass.
And now not everyone will even become that. But everybody's chasing that for some reason.
That doesn't make sense.
Secure your life, your future. And that's the problem. I think I spoke about this with the children in the church also recently, because we talked about racism and all of these type of things that people might face. And I said, the reason why you sometimes even feel like you're less than is because you live in Finland. You don't have, in your school, you might have 5 black people, you might have 10, you might have 20. When I was a child, it was only me.
It was only me.
So it takes something for you to be comfortable in your own skin. I said, if you now were in Nigeria, how many people would you see that don't look like you? Not many. Yeah. So I think you need to be very intentional also to know that you have some work to do. We don't come from money.
We don't.
If your parents are how do you call it? The first
generation?
What? Yeah, first generation immigrants.
Yeah.
You don't come from money.
Yeah.
You are the one. And usually, sometimes it's not even your parents that are going to make the way. It's you.
It's you.
You get
because your parents struggled to get to this point.
So that you can
go ahead and, prosper and make money and get an education and then pursue a respectable career.
Yeah.
So if you now choose that Baddie,
you'll be 35
you want to pursue, baby girl.
You'll be 35 and broke. You'll be 40 and broke. And maybe with a baby daddy, because it don't make no sense. I'm just saying.
You see how everything is connected?
Everything is connected. And that lifestyle does not make any sense. So if anybody in their right mind, or clearly not, but if anybody is thinking, with all due respect, the only reason why I'm talking about this is because I'm passionate about the topic.
Yeah.
I don't want to bash anyone.
And
I don't want to be
the results.
angry.
Yeah. It's easy for people to say, but that's their choice. Let people do what they want. But can you sit down with those people while they're going through their mental problem, financial problem?
Can you help them?
Can you help them? Or do you just like their pictures on Instagram because their ass and their breasts look good?
And that's it.
That's it.
That's all.
These are real human beings that are
with
going
real
through
life
stuff.
Yeah. Because that's why I always emphasize on planning for the future. Live in the now, plan for the future. If something is not serving you, not just now, but in the future, you don't need that.
Leave it.
Leave it, and plan for your life. Because seriously, you see people getting also older. I always say this, people think it's a joke. People are getting older and they have nothing to show for their age. Because it's just a fact. The older you get, the more responsible you should get, the more life experience you should acquire. You should be wiser.
Yeah.
You should have something to show for your age.
Yep.
It's just that I'm passionate about it, guys. I don't hate anybody, and I'm not mad at anybody. If you're a baddie, whatever, do your thing. And if you make money from it, whatever, do your influencing. And all that. But of course, what kind of influence would be that?
Even if you make money, it's not.
But it's not that.
It's not all about money.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
It's not all about money, because you still feel home and you feel worthless because you know that people are just paying you for your looks. You are still left with the void.
It's not even about money. Jeez.
Yeah. It's just that the joke is that you don't even have money.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, guys, I hope that no one is offended with us. And if you are, just know we love you anyway. We love you and we want the best for you as well.
Yeah. So, we are here to be a voice of reason.
Yeah.
There is no reason.
We're like sisters to you. Yeah.
There's no reason for us to shy away from these conversations.
We have to have these conversations.
They need to be said.
Yeah. And in season 3, we're going to have conversations, girls. We're going to talk because we have to.
Yeah. You know? So come along with us if you want to grow. If you want to have serious conversations,
if you want to elevate
your life, you know, we are here for you in season 3 because that's what we're all about in this new season of In the Dawn podcast.
Like I said, a lot is changing.
A whole lot.
All right. Thank you guys for watching and listening.
So much.
And we see you on the next one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, everything and whatever. Just share it to somebody. Share it to somebody that you know.
Share it to somebody and somebody.
Thank you. And we see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.